Can berberine cure cancer? Hey, Dr. Amy here, and in this video, I'm showing you exactly what you need to know about berberine. This is the actual science. Let's go. So whether you're newly diagnosed, in treatment, or even years after your cancer diagnosis, this video is for you. Understanding the real benefits and limits around berberine are gonna help you prioritize strategies that actually work and avoid taking supplements that could interfere with your chemo. Berberine is a natural compound found in plants. It's found in things like golden seed or barberry. For centuries, it's been used in traditional medicine. But more recently, it's become popular as a supplement for managing your blood sugar or your cholesterol. It also helps reduce inflammation. But for cancer survivors and thrivers, the real question is, can berberine prevent cancer or cancer recurrence? And is it actually safe to use? Now, when we turn to the science, most of the research around berberine comes from cell or animal studies. But these studies are very compelling because berberine shows anti-cancer properties. It slows the growth of cancer cells, particularly in breast cancer, colon cancer, and gynecological cancers. It also promotes cancer cell death. It blocks the formation of new blood vessels and it stops tumors from growing. Overall, it's just making your body an environment that's not going to support the growth of cancer cells. Now, these are all promising findings. This is all suggesting that berberine is going to be an effective cancer prevention strategy. Now, specifically in ovarian cancer models, here's what we find. The research gets more interesting. Berberine has been shown to reduce tumor growth. It's going to help with fluid buildup, and it's going to stop the spread. This has specifically been seen in mice models. Berberine has also stopped cancer cells from developing those stem-like traits that make them more resistant to cancer treatment. Plus, berberine is going to improve your immune system when tumors are present. For anyone that's been touched by ovarian cancer or gynecological cancers, this is a very important next step. We don't often see supplements that highlight such targeted activity towards ovarian and gynecological cancers. Now, of course, animal studies like mice models do not always translate into people. So what specifically do we know about human trials? At this point, the evidence is limited. While we do have a clinical trial that showcases anti-cancer properties in humans. In this particular study, participants had precancerous polyps in their colon. They were given 300 milligrams of berberine twice a day. They experienced a significant reduction in the size of polyps and in the chance of developing new ones. Now, these polyps aren't cancer, but they do progress to be cancer over time. Lowering polyp risk is a meaningful result, even if it's just the beginning of what we're seeing in human research. Now, based on the evidence we've seen so far, berberine appears to be the most promising among gynecological cancers and colorectal cancers. But its benefit goes far beyond cancer. Berberine is one of the better studied supplements in terms of metabolic health. It can help regulate blood sugar and cholesterol. These are two areas of health that become especially important to control after cancer. Many cancer survivors know firsthand how your metabolic health is thrown off after cancer. This is what makes this level of support very valuable. Hey, Dr. Amy here. I want to interrupt this video to let you know about an absolutely free download that you can get right now through the link in the description. This is your A to Z guide to staying cancer-free. So although the contents of this video is amazing, you're going to need to take it the next step. And that's exactly what this free download is going to get you. So go right now and grab your A to Z guide to staying cancer-free. Click the link below. Now, what about the dosage? Most human trials are around 1,600 milligrams per day. This is usually split into 2 or 3 doses. Now, that colon polyp study that I mentioned earlier, it referenced 600 milligrams per day, much lower. That's now considered to be on the lower end of the dosing. A slightly higher dosage is generally recommended for consistent results. What is important, however, is spreading out the dose as opposed to taking it all at once. This is going to help your body absorb it and for it to work more effectively. So what about safety? In general, berberine is well tolerated, but because it impacts blood sugar and cholesterol, it can interfere with other medications. Now, of course, this is something that cancer survivors need to be particularly aware of, especially if they're on long-term cancer treatment. It's also worth mentioning what berberine can and cannot do. It's not a cure for cancer. The research is not strong enough to say that just doing berberine alone is enough to help you stay cancer-free. But it may support your metabolic health, and it's one of many important levers that cancer survivors can pull to help themselves stay cancer-free. Now, the preclinical evidence also suggests anti-cancer potential, particularly in ovarian and colorectal cancers. So while these findings are early, they are extremely encouraging. From my perspective as a stage 3 cancer survivor, someone who's both gone through cancer treatment and has been a cancer researcher for over 15 years, this matters. When I was exhausted and trying to rebuild after my treatment, I was searching for strategies that would actually be effective. Something that would give me real control over my health. Over the years, I have personally witnessed thousands of cancer survivors get real advantages from targeted nutrition, strategic exercise, and a supplement plan designed specific for them. One woman that I work with inside the Cancer Freedom Program, well, she was challenged with her blood sugar and her cholesterol following her treatment. By adjusting her nutrition and adding berberine, her numbers started to improve. It gave her a sense of relief and confidence. She was taking clear steps to truly protect her health. Now look, this is not a miracle pill, but this is one of the more exciting natural compounds that we have. It's been studied in prevention and survivor care. So if you're navigating high blood sugar, high cholesterol, inflammation, and you want to lower your risk of cancer recurrence, this may be for you. It's definitely worth considering. And as new research emerges, we'll continue to update videos here to make sure you're on the cutting edge. So is berberine the secret to preventing a cancer recurrence? Well, no, but the evidence is starting to become promising. This is a clear strategy to support your metabolic health, which is one of the best predictors for long-term survivorship. It's important to look at compounds like this, which have science behind them, and separate that out from myths. That way you can make empowered choices. Okay, so now that you've learned about berberine, the next thing you need to know about is creatine. That's exactly why I'm linking up this next video for you here. Click the link right here and I'll be seeing you in the next video.